I'm breaking up with my boyfriend because he's married and lied to me about being divorced.
Welcome. How are you doing today? I'm sorry to come on YouTube crying about my fucking pitiful, depressing life again, but at least this time I have a microphone. I'm on my third orthopedic surgeon right now. Well, okay, I saw an orthopedic specialist, an orthopedic surgeon, and then this is the second surgeon I've gone to. He had me do an MRI, and today is my follow-up to go over my MRI results. I guess the good news is that my soft tissue is fine. It's just that my bone fractured and got stuck in the wrong direction. Basically, it's just
Stop ringing my cellular phone.
give it time, and I feel like you'll learn to fucking accommodate it. He said that I'm gonna be hard-pressed to find someone who will re-break it. I'm sorry for crying. This just sucks. I wonder if this is why a boyfriend's brother decided to say, "You're always a victim." I'm not a victim. This just sucks. I mean, I have another surgeon that I'm gonna make an appointment with. I just renewed my health insurance. I'm paying more per month, and my copay woo! My copay went up to $80. For the first 6 years that I had the plan that I have now, my copay was $30 anywhere, no matter what. After a couple years of COVID, insurance companies realized they weren't making as much money as they wanted to be making anymore, so they have continued to pass that on to the customers. In 2022, when I renewed, my copay for a regular physician, general practitioners, the remedials of the medical industry, for a regular physician, which I'm never going to. They're a waste of time, because you know what they do? They refer you to a specialist, so I'll go directly to the specialist. Thank you very much. That copay went up to $35. And to see a specialist, it was $70. In order to pay for my health insurance and go to therapy regularly, I'm spending $300 a month to have the insurance, and then spending $300 a month to use it. So I just renewed, and my copay has gone up again to $80. My monthly payment for having the insurance also went up. It's ignorant. The first two orthopedic specialists, the specialist and the surgeon that I saw, told me well, it depends on whether or not you want to go like this or not. And I was like, well, I do. And they were like, I mean, yeah, we can put some pins in there if you want. And I was like, well, I don't particularly want to have surgery and pins put in if you don't think I need it. And they said, we don't think you need it, but that was incorrect. I think that they are just not very good at their jobs, which is why they worked for Austin Regional Clinic, which is a scam. It's a scam. Don't ever go there. Because what they do is they overbill your insurance. When your insurance says, no, that's ridiculous, we're not covering that, they will send you an extra bill in the mail. Don't pay it. Because you can look at this itemized invoices that they send you, if they send them to you. Sometimes they just won't send them to you at all, and then they'll just give you a statement showing the invoices that you never received and didn't pay. And that debt never goes to collections. They keep it in-house. So 8 years can go by, and you'll make an appointment, and you'll go in, and they'll be like, ooh, we can't check you into this appointment until you go set up a payment plan for that $500 from 2012. And then you look them up on the Better Business Bureau, and you're like, oh. And if you're me, you print out all those pages from the Better Business Bureau, and you march your ass back up in there, and you slam them on the counter, and you go, what about this? And they say, we're still not checking you in for your appointment. And then you've wasted your time. But I do think it's funny that I did it anyway. So I like the doctor that I saw today, the surgeon. He has repaired both of my stepdad's rotator cuffs. I just really don't like the whole, just give it time. I think you'll get used to it being fucked up. Because, all of these people, when I'm like, do I need surgery? They're like, well, I mean, it depends, because, this is more of an old person injury, and old people don't really care if they can lift their hands above their head, but you're young. And because I was in so much pain at the time, I just felt like, what is going on? Why are you talking to me about these, hypothetical old people? It's me. I'm who? Anyway, the fact that they seem totally okay with handicapping a woman in her 30s, is it because they don't want to re-break my humerus, or is it that they don't feel confident in their ability to do so? Because the surgeon I saw today said, even if they did, it might not be any better than it is now. It might get worse. I think they count on this like being like an old person injury, because if they're like, man, if we fuck this up, it's not like they're gonna be alive much longer to really do anything about it. And I was like, I can't live like this. And he was like, what do you mean? You totally can. I was like, I'm fighting my way in and out of shirts. And he was like, well, what do you mean? You just put it on slowly, just, you know, like one arm at a time. Have you ever tried to like put a sweater on a dog? But I mean, yeah, I guess I am only like 5 months out from the injury, and like, I guess they want to believe that range will improve with time, but I also was advised to like, don't keep going to physical therapy. Like, it's not working. It's not gonna work any better for me than it already has. I just need to continue doing the strengthening exercises, I guess. Oh, I guess I'll just get something out of the way real quick. To the people who have told me to talk to a therapist, well, I've just explained to you how that is expensive for me. But I had been going to the same psychiatrist for therapy twice a month for a little over 6 years now, and she is out of office for a few months because she's got like a thing going on. She will not be around, and now is not a good time to try and find an interim therapist who knows nothing about me. My therapist knows when she was like, okay, so like what are your coping skills gonna be when I'm not here? And I was like, oh, well, I can do my YouTube hobby again. I can go back to talking to my camera. It does help me like process what's going on in my brain and my feels by like watching it back and editing it. And I prefer actually to be able to like go through and edit and tailor it to like how I want to say exactly what I want to say in fewer words and be more concise. And then I would also like to address the people who thought that I should take down my previous videos because they were defamatory. I didn't make any allegations, and I didn't give any identifying information about who I was talking about. So, what do you mean? For defamation, one would have to prove loss. What the fuck has anyone lost from me talking about a person who may or may not exist that I didn't make any false statements about or any allegations about? I mean, I guess we can get into that a little bit more in depth. I don't know if I'm going to do it in this video because I need to get gas, and it's more of something I'd want to sit down and go through my laptop and show receipts for. I want to thank you for listening. I feel like forgiveness is very important, so I want you to forgive yourself for the time that you have wasted watching this video, and have a good day. Don't fracture your bones. You're fucked for life.